And welcome back to Tectonica. Our job for today is ceramics, but as I was clearing out the to-do list on the upper left of the items that I didn't want to deal with quite yet, I realized we have a door we can open. So quickly popped down a assembler and popped out some monorail track. We had some advanced circuits that were being made as part of this whole production line. Grab those. So this is the door at Hydro. Back in the back there. Might as well pick up these Kindle Vine while we're heading in that direction. You can never have enough Kindle Vine until later in the game where you suddenly have all the Kindle Vine you could ever want and more, and a couple of full boxes beside. Yes, you do have the ability later to multiply out your seeds. SC. Oh, we just got a whole of Mark IV excavator bits, which we can't use directly, but we will have available to us when we start to build the Mark Vs.
These look like computer security logs, written by someone named Snowman. My memory of him is scattered. Might be someone I wanted to forget.
Snowman was the head of information technology. I appreciated his attention to detail. Others were less enthusiastic.
These databank logs read like bad teenage drama. He was spying on people.
Many people selected for the expedition had secondary qualities of note. Perhaps his interest in amateur espionage was a mechanism for command to detect and fix petty disputes before they escalated into serious ones.
If we find this guy in a cube somewhere, we're setting his volume to 0.
No, he must be permitted to communicate.
I'm kidding, Colonel.
You were not.
Just so we don't forget, we do have a stockpile here of water wheels and accumulators and crank generators, which we haven't dipped into because our power is still doing very nicely. I'm not going to dip into those for anything other than expanding power, though. Okay, ceramics. So, let's lay it out. I need to keep all this in place because I am still making these guys. We now have more than enough of these. I don't see us using 100 powered mining drills. We can pick that up. This is all in service of the accumulator, these guys. I had a few motors, so I tossed them in. He's still waiting on ceramics. We haven't even started on the belts yet. I noticed that the tier 3 belts required the motors, so I stopped right there. This guy isn't hard. These guys are trivial. This guy is almost trivial. This is the one I want to be using. Okay. Again, each step we're doubling the number of belts that we're getting, but we're using high-grade materials to do it. So yeah, we need motors. We need many motors. We need many ceramics. So let's start off. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to say, boom. You are making ceramics. In fact, we are going to need ceramic tiles. Oops, I forgot I put that on. The ceramic tiles will chew up 150 per minute of the ceramic parts. But we do want ceramic parts to be available to us, so we are going to have to use a belt splitter to decide what to do. So you're going to be a ways away from this. We're going to produce the parts, and we're going to do your output is 60 per minute. It would be nice if we had let's put the other production line down that I want to do eventually, which is our inserters. Stack inserter. Just so we know what we're aiming at. Unlock. Yeah, being. We want stack filter inserters. We want stack inserters. So we fast inserter. Let's do all these in a row. Filter inserters. Now, we may need more than one machine on some of this. So what are we looking at in terms of ingredients? Those are advanced circuits. Okay. We ought to make those. Those are motors. Those are a pain in the butt, but we make them. And everything else is low-end, easy stuff. Good. Done with that. So I want to collect all your output on a belt and then split the belt and send half of it to storage and half of it to there. Like that. Just like that. Okay. I really want two inserters over here, don't I? I want to merge these two together. Just okay, so our potentially 60 per minute will get merged into a belt and separately split that, by that a bit. That's better. I like the fact that I can merge these two and split those two. However, do note, the total throughput through this is still only one belt. You don't get 120 and 120 split into 120 and 120. Or 90 and 90 splitting to 90 and 90 even. 90 and 90 will split to 60 and 60 and they'll back up. Okay, you are actually making... Go. Saw them a moment ago. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Ceramic parts are made in smelters. To her. So let's see. I have some smelters on me. I have some smelter Mark IIs. I have a bunch of glass smelters. I have no smelter Mark I's on me. I must have put those all in my pipeline to make smelter 2s. Let's go down to admin, see if I can find some smelter 1s. Yeah, I must have used them all. Not down to Victor. I don't think I left any here. And my smelter 2 line is long gone. That was just a temporary machine. So I guess I have used up all of my smelters. Build some of those real quick. Wait for about 24 of those. Okay, that's enough. 36 of them. I'm gonna let it continue. I originally put down a Mark 1 assembler. Going to a Mark 2 made it a little better. I will leave that for now. We'll make up the rest of those based on the amount of limestone I dropped in. And back to admin where we are working on ceramics. Verbalizing it so that I remember. You're going to need fuel and you're going to need an input. So, ceramics. Ceramic parts come from clay. I'm not sure whether I have any clay available. I do have some. Okay, what is up with the pointer? I don't know what is up, but we are going to go out here and I'm going to get rid of some things that I have in high volume. There. So, not sure where this is going to come from, but I will. I get you. And that gives you a total output of 20 per minute, 80 a minute. Again. That box there for clay to go into. I have two ways I want to make clay. I guess I can leave my clay. So those are going to be taking from a belt somewhere. Line this up over. I have two ways to make clay. One makes clay from dirt. Okay. Dirt. Do I have dirt on me? I think I have some dirt on me. Drop it in there. We need a way to make dirt too. And the other way to make clay is limestone and shiverthorn extract. We have good stocks of both. Require them in equal amounts, so I'm going to go get a whole bunch of that. And have a whole box of limestone. Shiverthorn extract, did I have like a box of it? I am going to load you up and we're going to let you guys. I do need some of my extract. There we go. Turn out 15 a minute. You're going to turn out all you can from the dirt. We need a way to make dirt. So dirt, that matter. Assembler. Also make it from that matter fiber. We don't have huge stocks of fiber. We do have huge stocks of plant matter. Boom. We're going to toss a stockpile of plant matter in here as well. There we go. So this is a stockpile driven system. This will be for things that I carry, so limited quantities. So for making assemblers and pressures and belts and all of that. We should have good quantities coming out, but it will be limited by how much I can fill these boxes. And I think at this point I need to wait for all those parts to come out so I can feed them to this guy who's still waiting for his ceramics. Well, let's put 500 in. I've got 500 on me. Not sure where I got that. This is all kind of in the way, but we need, let's see, how much do we need for him? Basically, this cluster. Separate. Oh, that's right. I also needed to go get slabs, because the slabs feed into this, which is needed. Okay, so job number 1 was ceramics, which are coming. Job number 2 is slabs. I may do those on Victor, because Victor has plenty of explosives, and I could route some explosives over here onto the second floor. Actually, I have some prototype vectors. I could just refuel those, really. Yeah. I have some blast drills. I could set up some blast drills here. Give ourselves some headroom. So what I figured that the blast drill did 2 chunks to 1 slab. So if I have mining charges coming in, I can grab 20 per minute, and I can set these up to divide it 4 ways. I just need to make sure that I use a splitter, split it down. enough. They're just going. And the only reason I use the long inserter is I'm a Goomba, and this should have I need out properly. And with it rotated that way, I may not be able to sneak my outputs through. Actually take a more interesting look at this. If I were to put it here, this guy around here, down here, that. There's my two-way split. Down, out. And these guys are going to output slowly. I want to send all of these to one blast smelter, which I'm going to give one per cycle. In fact, I think I'm going to give it less than that. I'm going to run my smelter very slowly because I think he can run more. I can adjust the inputs if it turns out we're backing up. So I think this was probably an unfortunate level, but we're kind of forced by where we put the level of it. We'll bring in a belt of explosives. Which one do I want to take off of, upper or lower? I want to grab both and merge them. Grab both and merge them. So we'll be able to take from either one of those. Also, this is entirely overkill for what we're sending to 6, but it is what it is. Continue this onward as part of our bus. We will need that over there. I am going to put a little fuel management area like that. But you've got 20 per minute. It's going to split these. I want to also have a thingy here. Need to be a hub. Feedback. I'm sending 20 off this way. Oh. Too close. Okay, so 20 to here. That's a hub and that's a hub, and both of these are cycled back to there. In fact, let's do it this way. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, nope, that's correct. I need to have this regulating the flow downstream of back. And this tag is going to get 5 per minute. Notice our inserters can stand in the air like that. Merge our outputs together. I was going to divide that down by another factor of 2. There. 2.5 a minute. We need our blast smelter. We take one of his inputs from each of those. As many as we can bring in. Oh, you're going to need electricity, aren't you? Oh. Somewhere here I have it. Or, yeah. And you box up for the moment. eventually we will get a piece of fuel. So there's our first load. He outputted 10 of those in one load. There's our cooldown. But we don't have a charge yet, so we wait and wait and wait. I like that rate. It's 10 per, so we're taking 20 per from these guys. Cycle, they're only putting 1 out per cycle because I limited the amount of input. So we're getting 4 per cycle here. That will slow down. I did that in favor of reducing my usage of. Is that a valid concern? I don't think that's a valid concern. So let's rework our fuel distribution. Take fuel. Is my output comes straight out like. Also means my fuel. I'm going to go that. Just straight in. More regulation. Oh. Nope. So now this is going to double our output from these guys. Super cycle. I believe that's 40 per minute. What this sets up as. We're getting 2.5, 8, 16, 20. We're gonna get 20 ingots per minute out of this. Let's send them back the other end of the yeah, let's use them. Sure. We're all at the right date. Yeah. I'm going to round this way. You're sending to 5 and receiving from somewhere. In a single inserter. Going to 6. But I ended up with no. And let's. So you can't actually go in there. Upper slabs. I'm just going to keep it at this level. Because why not? Do the same basic build over. 4 blast furnaces. I'm going to line them up and get rid. You're back.
Breaker, you've built enough conveyor belts to mesmerize the best of us. If I could get dizzy in here, I would be falling over. Well done.
One more blast drill. Make it. And yes. Line up for the. Line unfold. And I am out. Goodness, back to old bad habits. Same thing here. I want to divide by 8. Start somewhere a inserter. This feedback. Last smelter here. And electricity. Facing our output. I saw a chunk. Iron chunks too. I think the desynchronization of selected where my mouse cursor are, I think that happens when I scroll too quickly like this. So if we drag the bar here. Now have copper slabs coming out. So we may not be getting enough fuel down this line for everything I'm trying to do. We may have to increase our explosive. Oh no. So the explosives have Chiverthorn extract backed up, of plant matter fiber backed up, not have Kindlevine extract. Would have Kindlevine extract coming in because the plant matter has backed up. I'm not sure how that happens because the plant matter and Kindlevine should be getting processed in parallel at the same rate. I'll take it. Oh, wait a minute. Am I diverting half my Kindle? I'm diverting half of my Kindlevine into here. That's what the problem is. But we sent half of our Kindlevine out to the reserves. We want to stop that fairly soon. There. What happened was we got enough of our Kindlevine in the reserves that everything else was backed up, and we weren't relieving the pressure on plant matter fibers. That's okay. We'll build some more plant matter frames, and hopefully I will remember. Let's limit the storage there. That's good enough. Well, that explains why we weren't getting a whole lot of explosives done. So, yeah, 'cause we're turning out a ton of explosives here. But we were just drawing down our reserve. And now that we are making again, we're happy. You know what? I am going to reduce the amount of spending to 6. I'm gonna go that. I'm gonna go. this. Because there's no way X-ray requires that many explosives. I mean, it is what it is, but it's not that big. In fact, let's go take a look at it. What are we using explosives at X-ray? You're backed up. You're not using hardly any. We have 3 blast drills. This is 45 per minute total. Then we have 1 blast smelter. Oh. Where's he getting his fuel? You know what? I could make you run half as often. Just for efficiency's sake. There. So with this backed up, it was putting too many explosives out that direction. I'm going to throw this out and try again. Should be taking it by preference belt. You should only be dropping when this empty. It should be every 8 swings of the other assembly. But when you do fire, it should be doing a whole bunch of them. So 6 per 6 2.5 times a second, 12, 15 per minute. Get some of them coming in here, being stacked up. Should I be sending? I should be sending Atlanta Maggots down to the other side of the world, huh? This needs to be over here. Needs to have my slabs in it. My Atlantum slabs go. Now I think, I'm not sure, but I think when it finishes pulling out of this one, I think it's going to grab out of the first one. Let's see. I need to send this down. I'm going to put it on top of the explosives. just sneak it in here, like that. And we're going to 5. That'll be Atlantum Slabs going to 5. Look there. So admin now has all 3 of those. It should have slabs arriving soon. They get Lima all set up. Oops. Victor. Here's our slabs. Going to 6. They should be going to 5. I probably scattered some stuff around. Let's see. Got the slabs from the Vega isn't 5 and X-rays got fuel coming in, everything. Ooh, I can just hand you the slab. Assuming I can find them. So, this is total overkill. Well, it will be total overkill when we get the better inserters. But for now, what I'm going to do is my 3 kinds of slabs. I'm going to come in like that. Let's reserve a slot. It's going to be iron slabs and copper slabs and steel slabs, which we don't have yet, and Atlantum slabs. I suspect we'll be doing steel slabs. Actually, no, we're not. Realistically, I don't know what we're going to bring in there, but I'm not going to assume steel slabs until I actually have something that let's see if we have parts. Move over and feed into our stuff. We have some parts. Down at the bottom, I think. Oop. Apparently it got sorted in somewhere. There we go. What are we doing here? I stopped producing. Got motors. Oh, it's probably producing into the box by preference. That's okay. You are probably also... Oh, we have Atlanta ingots here. Okay. Put back the systems. Atlanta ingots coming to automate. Yeah, I'll just bring more. I think we're good, except for copper ingots. Oh, actually pull some out of the elevators. Okay. Nope. You should now be producing again soon. So this enables this enables more of these. We're actually stuck on these guys, which are stuck on guys, which were stuck on ingots, so we're good. Just in case, I'm going to limit us to 2 stacks of him. Oh, we do need to put the Mark IV bits in there. So once we have 2 stacks of Assembler Mark IIs, I'm going to just pick up all of this, and we're going to redirect our electric motors to be over here. I'll probably pick up the whole thing and then rebuild the electric motor production, or I'll rebuild it somewhere. This will pick you up. And still working our way through. Ooh, we've got quite a lot of dirt built now. Good. I think that's good enough. We've got our slabs being routed to admin now. I haven't put them on a bus. I haven't started thinking about making a bus for my admin area. I don't want to just go with a big, huge vertical bus around the whole area, because that's going to things. But what do I actually need to bus? How do I actually need to bus? And currently what I've got here for tapping these guys is total. This is more like it. And we'll come off. Yeah, I'm happy with this. We have Mark II assemblers. We have made some. We've got some in our inventory now. Going to drop my extra assembler Mark I. stack. Could keep this off. It's over an hour. I am going to stop it here, and I'm going to go figure out what we're going to do next. Probably it's going to be waiting for some more blue science. Let's see, what do we have? To repair Sierra. I don't want to get started on Sierra until I'm really ready. So, excavator bit Mark V. We could build Mark V excavator bits. In fact, I am thinking I may not even start pumping Sierra until I've dug out another level or two. Hey, pack size. Yep, we're going to wait. I want to be able to make crack generator Mark IIs before I start actually doing any work on the sand levels. That's going to require a lot of blue science. I'm going to stop the recording here. I'm going to let the factory make more blue spheres, and when we come back, I will unlock a bunch of stuff, or I may have unlocked it before we come back. I won't repair anything, obviously. What's our repairs? We need gearboxes and water wheels for Sierra. We're not doing Sierra. Not yet. So for Victor, I need to build a bunch of Mark II conveyor belts and advanced circuits. I think our next job is going to be the Victor upgrades. We have more than enough power, so we just need to make some advanced circuits. We've probably got them on us already. Hold on. Conveyor belt Mark IIs are easy. Yeah, I'm gonna do that offline, I guess. Be really quick, but it's an hour. No, I'll use that to start the next video. We'll see in the next video. We're going to start, if I remember, by upgrading Victor and doing blue science.